So I'm going to play Fit Mechanicus in this video while I talk about the topical today's video, which is going to be Sangonomiya Kokomi versus the Raiden Shogun, or also known as A, and the Kujou Sara banner, because there's a lot to unravel and talk about in this video, and what could actually help you decide on what banner to pull on. I'm going to talk about what banner I'm going to pull on as well, because I have a interesting take on it, which I don't know if it's the right one to say, but yeah, we'll get onto that later. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed today's video and you want to support me, you'd always feel free to sub. But let's get into it. So the first banner that's coming out in version 2.1 is the Raiden Shogun and Kujou Sara. Now, Raiden Shogun is a polearm user, and Kujou Sara is a new 4-star Electro Archer character, which I believe is a support character. And then in the second half of the update, so for the second banner, we're going to have Sangonomiya Kokomi, which is a new 5-star Hydro Catalyst. I'd never heard of it before. I don't think we have any Hydro Catalysts in the game, Mihoyo. You know, she's going to be a 5-star Hydro Healer Catalyst. Anyways, so we're going to start off with the Raiden Shogun, because there's a bit to unravel. So she, of course, she's the polearm user, and nobody's going to use her for the polearm, obviously, because there's an elephant in the room. Let's talk about here, right? So obviously she can use her polearm, like, you know, do normal attacks, do like plunge, do her charge attacks, whatever. But her regular skill, it opens up this eye above her, which I believe is a supportive thing. So maybe it does coordinated attacks, or will stay on the field when she leaves, which I think will be pretty cool. Burst is the secret art where she releases the Masudo no Hitatachi and does a lot of AoE electro damage, and it changes the weapon entirely. So instead of being a polearm, she's a sword user now, and her normal, charge and plunge attacks will be infused with electro damage, which cannot be overwritten, which was said in the English option, which means basically you can use Bennett C6, guys. Your Bennett C6 can finally be used on something. And while it hits opponents, it will generate energy. And I believe that, judging by what we've been told, I think that the Raiden Shogun is going to be more of a sub DPS or a burst character. So the way I'm going to build her at least is I'm going to build a 4-piece Emblem of Severed Fate on her, because that makes a lot of sense. And we're just going to go to town with the amount of burst damage that I can do, because I feel like I can probably get a lot out of her. And she's going to be fun, She's an Archon as well, right? Which means she's going to be highly sought after, and also there's a lot of hype going on for her. And interestingly enough, Mihoyo decides to put Kujou Sara on her banner as well, which, I mean, hey, I'm not complaining, because, hey, that's another character. So, of course, she's the 4-star Electro Bow user, and it looks like she just does a lot of, Electro Explosion stuff, judging by the 2 seconds of gameplay that I saw in the trailer, which, I know, it looks kind of fun. But I said the banner might be a must-pull, depending on the other 2 characters. Now, I got my thoughts on what will be the other characters, and I'll explain that in another video really soon, probably tomorrow, but I feel like her banner's going to be either a hit or miss, basically, because there's some characters that have not been out in a while in Genshin, and 2 of them are very free-to-play, very guaranteed, one could say. And I fully believe that, if they're going to put these 2 characters that have not been out in the longest time on the banner, it's going to be now, because, this Raiden Shogun and Kujou Sara combo is too hot to miss. So I feel like they're going to tone it down a bit by putting some free-to-play units on the banner to try and quell it a bit. But anyways, we'll move on to Sangonomiya Kokomi, which is the Hydro Catalyst healer. Never heard of that before, but it looks like I don't know, her design is really cool. She just sort of just floats around, and her E looks like it's going to be this jellyfish thing, which probably is going to be a healing thing, and then I'm guessing her burst might also be a healing thing, which is going to be pretty cool. But the main question is, for you guys at least, is do you really need healers at this point in Genshin? I know a lot of people use Zhongli, a lot of people use Diona. Diona can shield and heal. Zhongli is just a fat meat shield, there's a lot of shielding characters in Genshin, so, a lot of people have recently questioned, well, not even recently, a long time ago, questioned, do we even need healers at this point? Which, to me, I'm going to pull on Kokomi and the Kujou Sara Raiden Shogun banner as well, because if I told you that I use Chi-Chi, you'd probably believe me and go, why? Why do you use Chi-Chi? She's not even that good. Hey, listen, I like having healers on my team, and look, Kokomi is a fun-looking healer, so I'm just gonna, you know, get her for fun. Really, if I have any premiums left over from the Raiden Shogun banner. But yeah, I'm gonna pull on the Raiden Shogun banner first, and then I'm gonna pull for Kokomi. Now, which banner should you guys pull on? I'd recommend the Raiden Shogun banner above everything else, obviously, because hey, you can never have enough supports, especially at the end game of Genshin. You know, support's kind of crucial, and the Raiden Shogun looks like a fun, you know, burst support. So you know, why not at this point? You know, why not get a fun support for you to play with? But yeah, let me know down below. Like, what do you guys think you guys are gonna pull on? Because I'd like to know. I mean, I already kind of know because I've seen polls everywhere that say 90% that people are gonna pull on Raiden Shogun over Kokomi. So I kind of do have an idea of what's gonna happen here, but. Yeah, there's other things to talk about as well in the update, like the anniversary rewards, because I've heard those are pretty stinky. There's also Alloy, which, I mean, I don't really care about too much, but, you know, some people care about it. But, yeah, I mean, there's also a few more things like fishing or what, but, I mean, I've not watched the EN livestream. I downloaded it to my PC, but I'm not going to watch it because I've heard some things about it. But, hey, this is not 1.1, but yeah, hope you guys have a lovely day wherever you are. Take care. I'll see you guys in another video really, really soon. Have a lovely day, everyone.